Hey everyone, we've got a brand new game for you. It's called Redmen Picks, and each and every Liverpool game you get a shot at winning part of £1,000 prize pool. It is completely free to enter. All you've got to do is pick your answers to a few simple Liverpool football related questions, and if you come top, you can take home the big prize. Oh yes indeed. Don't forget, you need to be 18 plus. Make sure that you remain gamble aware, and you can check all the terms and conditions as well by clicking the link. Get involved with Redmen Picks today and get yourself involved with the £1,000 prize pool.
Hello and welcome to the team news for Crystal Palace. A little change of the lineup. I don't know if you were on the last watch along. Paul and Chris are basically at Anfield watching the game. So me and Ross are here giving you the team. We'll get straight to it. We've got Ross Chanley over at the board. Ross, what's the team?
Hello everybody. Today's team for one final time at Anfield after this shitty season. I'm quite happy now. One beautiful big Alisson Becker in goal. Andrew Robertson, Reece Williams, Nat Phillips, Trent Alexander-Arnold in defence. A midfield three, Fabinho, Thiago and Gini Wijnaldum. And the front three, Mane, Bobby and Salah. Some more interesting points though, some team news that broke before we kind of came out, that Jota and Henderson were on the bench. So we've got Adrian, Tsimikas, Nico Williams, Jimmy Milner, Jordan, Brian Henderson, Kurt Jones, Chamberlain, Shaqiri and Diogo Jota.
I'm really happy Henderson and Jota are back, to be honest with you, Ross. I mean, it'd just be nice to see Hendo come back into the game.
Well, but the thing for me is just having options on the bench again. You know, I think we played quite well the past couple of weeks. It's good seeing Chamberlain get on the score sheet last week as well. But you're right, I think coming, you captain, you found the game of the season. It's a farewell just to get him some minutes under his belt. But again, if we need to change things up, then we've got more options in midfield and in attack now as well.
Yeah, do you wanna come back over? Bring your brew. But yeah, I mean, Everyone, let us know in the comments what you think about Henderson and Jota being in the squad. I mean, it's a lineup that we pretty much expected, Ross. Go for your strongest team, get out there. We need to beat Palace. I've got the Premier League table up right now if we can go to it. I mean, it's so tight there. We just need to win this game, Ross. We just have to get this game won.
Just win, but it would be really nice if you just go 3 goals up in the first half.
Yeah.
I've not had that for a couple of months. I don't feel like it's a lot to ask for, but you know, I don't often get to watch the game kind of as is. I'm like, I'm watching through Twitter. I really want to enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Just give us some happiness.
Well, we've been playing well though, Ross, lately, haven't we? We've been playing really well actually. We started getting a bit of panache back. We're starting.
Panache?
I know I'm bringing out the big words today. But we're starting getting just a bit more confidence in our play.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying seeing us enjoy playing football.
Yeah, it's confidence and rhythm. We spoke about this on one of the shows last week. The fact that, you know, Trent's form has been incredible since he got left out of the England squad, but I think it's also tidy nice with Fabinho being back in midfield.
Yeah,
Fabinho can go back in midfield. Thiago can go a bit further forward. They're happy, and I joked about it. Like Bobby and Salah must be going, there's that lad that we signed in the summer. Like he's passing balls to us. Fabinho's back in midfield. So I think Trent can bomb forward because he's got Fabinho that can fill in behind him. It's a Liverpool squad that we should have seen the past few weeks, that we should have been watching the whole season, and we haven't because this season's just a bit gash.
It's been terrible. Yeah. If you can go onto my screen again, we've got the Crystal Palace team here. It's Crystal Palace's team. I don't really have anything to say about that.
Is this the one that's getting off in the summer, by the way, along with the manager?
Yeah, well, basically, they've got a long list. Again, if we can go to my screen, I've queued up quite a bit. I'm quite prepared. But this whole list of players that are leaving, obviously, we'll talk about this more in the actual show itself if we need some talking points. If the game gets a bit dull, which I don't expect it to be. But one big talking point, Ross, is there's fans back. Paul and Chris are there, like we spoke about. What do you think that's going to do for this team?
I think our team thrives on it, to be honest. And I think there's certain individuals within our team that thrive off it. I'm thinking about like Bobby in particular. He's a bit of a showman. He's the greatest showman. And maybe even Mane as well. You know, I felt so sorry for him. He's taken a bit of criticism in the past couple of weeks, or even months actually, because of his form. It'd be nice for him to have the support next to him to say, "Come on, lad, you're not doing very well there. Maybe needs a bit of a pick up." And equally, Gini Wijnaldum. You know, Klopp put some notes in his in the match programme, and it read like a farewell to Gini Wijnaldum. I think we were kind of all seeing it coming, but I think it'd be nice for him, because we've had so many occasions where like we've not even celebrated winning the title with these lads properly. I think it's dead nice for Wijnaldum to go, well, actually, I might be getting off in the summer. At least I can say bye to some fans.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He really does deserve it, and he's been such a great part of this squad, this building of the team from Jurgen Klopp. I've got a good
question for you on that, because I know Paul and Chris got asked, and obviously on socials the past couple of days it's been a bit of a debate, and I think at some point last night we spoke about this.
Yeah.
Is Gini Van Alden a Liverpool legend? We'll listen to people's thoughts and comments in a Discord and in a YouTube as well. Whether you think he is.
I obviously think he's a legend. You know what it is? He got us the Champions League. You remember we were fighting for top 4, and I think we played Middlesbrough, was it?
Yeah.
And he scores that rocket into the top right. I just watched it yesterday, actually, because Liverpool put it on Instagram. And that was vital for us. In our whole building of this team, that was absolutely vital. It gets us to where we want to be. And it's a whole thing of why we're in the place we are now. And not just that, but the best goal... One of the best goals I've ever seen at Anfield was his header against Barcelona. That as soon as we score that goal, we've won the game effectively. I know corner taken quickly and all that, but that goal is massive.
There's another measurement, because the Tactical Times did a great thread on Gini Van Alden the other day, and loads of people go, he only scored some goals, so you can't just say that's the score. But like what he contributed, the fact that he played out of position, he's the engine. I think what Klopp called him in that thing as well. You need that in some teams, like, and he's willing to play out of position, willing to do the dirty work. It feels like you've got something to tell me.
I've got something massive to tell you. Scott Hawkes has given us $305.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, Scott.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. He says, enjoy the game, lads. Here's a drink for everyone at Redmen. Thank you for getting us through the toughest year I can remember. You'll never walk alone. Look, it's been echoed by Paul and Chris many a time, but it's you getting us through this, to be honest with you. It's us being able to have this platform and you coming along with us. I mean, obviously, me and Ross are usually behind the camera, so we don't really get to express that to you that much, but it's so great seeing all the usual faces in the comments and having a chat every time.
It's
amazing.
made our job a lot easier this year, I think, hasn't it? When things like kind of up and down, where there's going to be football on, it's just all been it's not been the same, because obviously we can't go to the games, but like you said, interacting with these people and like in our Discord group and stuff, it's fucking boss. So thank you.
There's a comment here from JM, and it is a good talking point on Crystal Palace. Benteke and Eze out is a big one for us. They're both, let's see if they're on the bench. No, they're not even on the bench.
I mean,
they're both fantastic players. Yeah. Benteke, look, you'd say he wouldn't score against us, and then he would. He's been in a bit of form recently. Eze's the big one for me. He's been fantastic. I remember I watched him the other day, and he rocketed the shot, went off the crossbar, but he's just got so much talent.
He'd frighten me against Nat Phillips and Rhys Williams. To be completely honest, that's not a discredit to Nat Phillips and Rhys Williams, but we all know they're not blessed with pace, where Eze and Zaha, at least you're reducing your problems to just Zaha at this point.
Well, there's Townsend, Ayew and Zaha.
But in comparison, like they're a bit more dangerous, and equally Benteke as well. You know, I was cautious when we played the other day, thinking when we played Burnley that they were going to be kind of brutes against Rhys Williams, who's quite slight and he's still growing, you know, as a player, but also as a person as well. Benteke can bully people off the ball as much as I was tempted to take the mickey out of him. Yeah. He's still a quality player, and as you've mentioned here, it's quite dangerous, that Crystal Palace team, because I know the manager's getting off, and we joked about the team getting off as well. They're arguably, you could say they're not playing for anything today, but also they're playing for new clubs.
Yeah.
So they want to put a performance in it. It's not a dead rubber for them, is it?
No, that's true. Look, this is not going to be an easy game. Look, Crystal Palace, Klopp will know, the players will know.
7-0 last time, Tom. We'll be fine.
We did, but then we did that because we weren't complacent. Yeah. And that's what we need to be.
We can't be naive.
100%. Right, let's get into Redmen Picks. Obviously, we are sponsored, I guess. It's our thing, but we're sponsored by it. If you have a look at the screen now, we have a PlayStation 5 that you can win. You just need to put a $5 in, basically, and you've got 8 days, 8 hours and 50 minutes as of right now to get that PS5. I want that PS5, Ross.
If you can enter on my behalf there. I don't think there's many people in for the raffle.
I'll let you do it later.
Last time Chris was on the show, I think it was about 30 odd people, so you got like a 1 in 30 odd chance to get what's been how many tickets you buy.
Get a PS5, just do it.
It's the cheapest way of getting
it. Paying a $5. But anyway, this is what Redmen Picks is. We go through, obviously there's a total prize pool of £1,000. This is the payout structure, as you can see. £500 for first, 250 for second, third, 130. You know this, we've been speaking about it loads, but it's so easy to do. And I'm going to do it right now. Will Liverpool score in the first half? Yes. Will Liverpool score in the second half? Yes. I'm doing your Redmen Picks for you.
Yeah, no.
If you win, I get half. We discussed this. Anyway, let's carry on. Liverpool are going to score 2 goals. Chris has said 3. Do you agree with that, Ross?
No, 4 plus.
4 plus?
4 plus, mate. I've gone big today.
Okay, go on. How many goals do Liverpool concede? 0.
Yeah.
What score are you going for? was what I want to know.
7-0,
well, we're obviously going to beat them if we're scoring 4+ goals and they're not. Salah scored, and obviously. Mane scored, and obviously. You know what? Robbo's been assisting. He got 2 assists, didn't he? This game, he can have another one. And Trent is going to make 3 tackles. I'm going to go with Chris. How many tackles would Thiago make? 1. And he's going to make 17 fouls. How many saves will Alisson Becker make? I'm going to say 2, I think. How many shots on target will Salah have? 3+. We're going to batter them. And I'm going to submit the picks. And that is that. And that's all you need to do. Literally do that. And you could win loads and loads of money.
And it's every game as well. You could make my day here. You could have just won me a couple of $100.
I reckon I have. I'm really good at it.
Have you ever played it before?
No.
Okay, sound. Just on a note there, Paul just sent a message into the WhatsApp group. There's a lovely picture of Jurgen Klopp and Roy Hodgson. And this is another talking point, which I've seen people have in the past couple of days. There's lots of respect for Roy Hodgson within the manager's realm of, what he's done, what he's given to football.
There's that picture right there.
Or just football services, I think you call it over the years. Where I think we all take the mickey because he was terrible at Liverpool. Yeah. But do you think he'll get a nice, respectful farewell?
I think he will. I think Liverpool fans are classy like that, to be honest. We always kind of, unless we've been wronged, you know what I mean, Suarez.
Yeah.
But I think Suarez will get a stand ovation now, even with his past discretions against Robbo and what have you. I just think we're classy like that. And I really enjoy the fact that we're classy like that. There's something there's a kind of culture that I really enjoy, and it's something I love actually. When the opposition goalkeeper runs up to the cop and we all clap them, I love that. It's just a show of respect, and that's something that we're really good at doing. I do hope he gets it. Look, he's not as good as Jurgen Klopp. He never will be as good as Jurgen Klopp as a manager, but he's done great things in his career. Not at Liverpool, obviously.
So what you're saying is we should let it slide that he brought Paul Konchesky to the club and just forget about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's forget about that. We've got another super chat from Brandon Badenhorst. Says, lifetime Liverpool supporter here in New Zealand. Hope the boys show us a good end to the season. Thanks for making the season even better as usual. Thank you, Brandon, for making today better with that super chat. Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, look, I'm really, really looking forward to this game. I'm not sure. We need to start fast, is my thinking on this. Yeah. I mean, we need to start fast, and we need to be able to be comfortable, like you were saying, to just ease out the end of the season, get Henderson on, get a big clap from the crowd, get Jota on, you can maybe score a goal, and just breeze through.
Yeah, it's in our hands, isn't it? And it's 100%. not been for several weeks. I don't want to be thinking, what's the Leicester? Well, we'll be doing it during the game, but what's the Leicester score? What's happening there? Worrying about what's happening there, and just going, actually, just go out, enjoy yourselves. Put a statement down, say, well, we want Champions League football, but not asked what's going on elsewhere. I think I agree with you. I think we're in good form. I think we're playing really well. And again, I'll bring it back to the options on the bench. Like we've not had that for several weeks. We mentioned Chamberlain before. Like I'd written him off for the season. Like it's probably my own fault for being a bit naive, but like he comes on, scores a goal. We'd be made up with that.
Belter goal. We've got a comment here from Gareth Baird. What's the team, lads? I missed it. If we can go over to the team screen, we can talk it through. That's it right there. We've got Alisson in goal. We've got Robertson, left back. Reece Williams and Nat Phillips, the centre-back partners. Alexander-Arnold on the right back. Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Thiago in the middle. And then Mane, Firmino and Salah. It's the strongest team we could put out, to be honest with you. I'm really happy with it. Again, let me know all your thoughts in the comments.
Just a lovely tweet here from Sam Brundy. Says, the first time all season Klopp names an unchanged side. Record 230 Premier League games missed through injury. 89 games missed by 3 senior centre-backs. What a fucking season.
Unbelievable. I mean, we do speak about this, Ross, but what an achievement this will be. We've got it in our own hands now. We need to beat Crystal Palace and then we get top 4.
Yeah. I think it's an achievement, but I said this on, again, one of the shows last week. I think it's also criticism of the teams. Chelsea, Leicester should be miles ahead of us, and we're not that far behind Man United, by the way.
No.
And Henry Jackson put a tweet out on Friday or Saturday. They conceded more goals than we have, and we've like Cyprus just said, we 89 games missed by 3 senior centre backs.
Yeah,
it is an achievement in that sense. You're right. Get to the season, get Champions League football. For me, I know Klopp said it doesn't, but I think it dictates what we do in the summer.
100%.
I don't really want to work Fridays. I don't want to be watching football on Thursday nights. I know it sounds a bit. It sounds a bit like a snob in that sense. Where loads of teams will bite your hand off.
Well, the Everton lads are there doing their own one, hoping for the conference.
But fair play to them for doing that. Yeah. That's the standard that not the standard they've been used to, but our standard we've been used to is Champions League football.
100%.
I want to keep that, and then we can look back at this season and go, oh my God, like nothing could be worse than that.
Yeah. Is Genie captain? Someone was asking. Genie Wijnaldum maybe captain. I think Gino Wijnaldum is captain. Nice little end to the possible end to his Liverpool career. Tony Rowe with a super chat, €2. Thank you very much. Origi should be on the bench for his last game. Sad face. What's your thoughts? Are you sad face? Are you straight face? Not asked. What is your face?
Straight face, not asked.
You're not asked.
That Origi's not on the bench.
Yeah. For his potential last game.
No, because he's been on the bench the past couple of weeks and fucking not got anything. Not asked in a horrible way, but I'd rather have lads on the bench that are gonna come on and play football. That's why I mentioned, Chamberlain, Jota, Henderson. It's important because we can look at the bench and go, oh, actually they can do something. And it's really interesting. Klopp's pre-match, I think for Burnley, he was talking about Chamberlain, Shaqiri, and probably even Origi for this. I don't have I think he used the word stable squad, so I'm not going to chuck someone else into the mix. I think he was talking about the midfield. So, I'd be frustrated with Chamberlain not coming on doing stuff and Klopp's going, I'm not risking him. I've got an unbalanced defence, which is bad enough. A midfield is starting to work together. And I think that might be the case for the front three as well. Going, actually, I've got three lads that I want to play into form or are scoring goals. My perspective was he should rely on Origi. He should be able to come on and do something. Yeah. But Klopp's going, well, I've got three of the best forwards in the world, but we might be on form. We particularly Mane, great, but I'd rather stick with them. Fair enough.
and look, Origi's going to go where he goes. He might even stay if there's no suitors for him. I mean, we've done a load of loanee reports, actually. Really, really interesting stuff. We did one about Marco Grujic the other day that you actually did. We spoke to a Porto. He was a scouser who watches Porto, and he had a really good insight into them. And it was talking about, look, Liverpool are asking too much for these players, but that's the way we do things now, and they'll all be out, so don't worry about that. We will get them out, and you can watch them.
We had that in January, didn't we, when everyone was going why is Taki gone out and why is Origi not gone? For that reason that you just said. Well, no one came in for him or we're asking for too much. So it'll be interesting because I think we'll need to maybe ship some of these players that aren't playing football and swap them for players next season that will play football. One
thing that I want to bring to everyone's attention, we've got a Henderson doc coming out. Sai has just finished a fantastic. He doesn't have the new trailer. Okay,
it's on Twitter, what I can do. It's our pinned tweet on Twitter.
It's our pinned tweet on Twitter. Go and watch it. We'll have it for the watch along. So if you stick around then, and you can't be asked clicking over to Twitter, that's fair enough. We can sort that out. Any other talking points?
Get it up on your screen.
Get it up on my screen.
There we go.
Oh, well,
no problems, only solutions.
I mean, the only thing is, I had everything set up, and now I've got to go over and navigate Twitter, blah, 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 filling. It's right there. Go. It says pin tweet. I'm not going to play it through. Just click over and watch it. That's fine.
No, I think we'll do some more of the talking points on the actual main show, because I think there's still a lot to be discussed. But huge game for Liverpool. I am very excited. I don't think I'll be this excited for a game for quite a while, but it's got huge importance and significance behind it. Just go and get a nice, big, lovely win and let us all enjoy our Sunday.
100%. This is vital. This is one of the biggest games of Klopp's tenure. It basically dictates what next season is, the players we can potentially get, what kind of. Well, we want to be in Champions League football, as you said before. That's our expectations. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching the Team News show. If you want to look at the screen one last time for the team, for anyone who's just joined at the end, that is the lineup facing Crystal Palace, the strongest team that Liverpool could possibly put out, I think. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to check out Redmen Picks. Win yourself a PS5 for just £5 potentially. Go over there and do that. Me and Ross will be back for the actual live stream at 1:45. Come over. Everyone's saying in the comments they're pumped. I literally can't wait. We are all pumped for this game. It's going to be massive. Paul and Chris are in Anfield as well, so we might be able to get some of them later on in the show. I just cannot wait. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you in roughly 30 minutes.
Hey everyone, we've got a brand new game for you. It's called Redmen Picks, and each and every Liverpool game you get a shot at winning part of £1,000 prize pool. It is completely free to enter. All you've got to do is pick your answers to a few simple Liverpool football related questions, and if you come top, you can take home the big prize. Oh yes indeed. Don't forget, you need to be 18 plus. Make sure that you remain gamble aware, and you can check all the terms and conditions as well by clicking the link. Get involved with Redmen Picks today and get yourself involved with the £1,000 prize pool.